Don't be comfortable within your own laziness.
Yeah, I like to push the workouts and kind of change it up and test myself. I always want to be able to lift a little bit more, do a couple more reps. If you're willing to do the work, you can have anything.
couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold a candle. Get ready for a battle. 'cause you know
said you want to be great, but your actions don't say great. Your actions say mediocre. Your actions are second rate. So you really want to know what it takes? What it takes to be great? It takes courage. Courage to stand tall and fight for your dreams. The courage to say yes when everyone says no. Yes to your dream. Yes to the late nights. Yes to the early mornings. Yes to the challenge. Yes to the fight. I've got the courage. I've got the heart. Anything that gets in the way of my goal, I will tear it apart. It takes work. Hard work. Real hard work. I am ready to grind. I am ready to work. Work harder than the rest. Ready to become the best. It takes focus to lock in on your dreams when no one else follows them. To focus on the end result. That one big target you have. Clear focus to know exactly what you want in life and never waver from that wanting. No setbacks, obstacles, nothing will break your focus. I am focused on my goal. I have my target. The past is gone. Ready for the future. Got my blinkers on. It takes consistency because you'll never be great if you only work when you feel like it. If you only give 100% when you feel 100%, you will never reach your potential. You must give your all every single time. Day in, day out. 100%. All you got. It takes higher standards because you will never be great if you are okay with average. You must demand more from your life than anyone around you would even consider. Higher work ethic, higher standards, more self-education, more training. Everything it takes to be great, you gotta live that. It takes an obsession. Obsessed with reaching your goal. Obsessed with self-education. Self-growth. Obsessed with improving every single day. Obsessed with becoming the greatest version of yourself. It's a healthy obsession. One that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Pushes you beyond what others thought was possible for your life. It takes the ability to ignore opinions. Everyone has an opinion. Those who lack skill seem to have a louder one than those with talent. The only voice you need to listen to is your own. Your
Yeah, it's good.
It takes a fighting spirit to fight like a warrior when you're down. When no one thinks you can. That's when you must show your heart. Show your courage. Show your fighting spirit.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
The dedication to work on your dream, even when things aren't going your way. Dedication to take responsibility and work on your weaknesses to make them your strengths. The dedication to put all the insignificant things in your life to the background while you work tirelessly on your one big goal, your one big dream. So that's all. It's all it takes to be great. No big deal. Just a million things. Just a lifetime commitment. Have you got what it takes?
If you want to be the best, if you want to reach the pinnacle, you must be obsessed with obtaining that.
Ask me to change, I don't know if I can. I'll always be who I am. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand?
See, effort is what separates the boys from the men. What you do every day will dictate your future. What you want out of your life is what you gotta put in. Yeah, failure happens, mistakes as well. But without them, how can you grow? How can you become that successful entrepreneur without learning the lessons of failure? How much effort would you put in today to guarantee the future for your family? To guarantee the empire that you dreamed of as a kid? Most of you claim you've been working hard because you got time. Oh, I did work hard, but success still didn't come. No, you worked until you got tired. Tired doesn't equal hard work. It's how hard you work after you get tired. When you get tired, that is when the real work starts. How hard do you push when you get tired? How many reps have you got left in you when your body says no? How many hours have you got left in you when the mind says no? How many times can you get back up after life has beaten you down, time and time again? If you want better than average, you have to work harder than the average. If you want greatness, your effort must be greater than great. It's not all about physical effort. It's about the effort you apply to learning, the effort you apply to growing, the effort you apply to finding solutions. It's as much about working smart as it is hard. The effort you put in to become a better person, a more understanding person. The effort you put in to helping others. How many other lives do you impact around you? From the effort you give to others. The quality of life depends on your effort. It doesn't matter what success means to you. Whatever it is, it will require your effort. If you want to be a good friend, a good parent, effort is required. If you want financial success or physical strength, effort is required. And your level of effort will equal your level of results. There are no mistakes. Give your all, every day, every minute of every day. Your best effort in each present moment will lead to your best future moments. There are no mistakes. All your effort, all you got. A man who puts all his effort into what he loves.
That's the magic hour. That 4 o'clock in the morning is when no one else is up, so no one else is bothering you, and you can focus on whatever work you have to get done.
This is how it's gonna be. This is what you think of me. It's going down like I told you. This is how it's gonna be. I'll be the last man standing here. I'm not going anywhere. It's going down like I told you. I'll be the last man standing here. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you. I'll have you begging for mercy, begging for mercy. gonna rock you. I'll have you begging for mercy, begging for mercy. I'm dangerous. So dangerous. I'm dangerous. So dangerous.
I'm lucky that I started working out at such a young age.
I'm dangerous. So dangerous. I'm dangerous. So dangerous.
Maybe I'm lucky because of genetics that I can alter my body quicker than somebody else.
I'm the baddest mother up in here, and I'm about to make it clear. It's going down like I told you. I'm the baddest mother up in here. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you. I'll have you begging for mercy, begging for mercy. Oh. I'm dangerous. So dangerous. I'm dangerous.
Try and stay focused. For me, I got to get up at 3:45 in the morning. I do my cardio. I'll have my breakfast.
Get ready, cause here I come. I'm about to come and get me some. Hot as a smoking gun. So get ready, cause here I come. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you. I'll be begging for mercy, begging for mercy. I'm dangerous. So dangerous.
When you wake up every morning, what drives you?
If you want to live a life of success, a life of complete success, happiness and fulfillment, you must find your purpose. You see, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you don't know what drives you, what inspires you, then you have no reason to improve your life. How can you improve your life if you have no reason to improve it?
Your purpose is always something that lights a fire in you. I will do this no matter what. My family is counting on me. My friends are counting on me. I am counting on me. So write down your purpose. Carry it with you everywhere. Feel it deep and promise yourself every day you will live out your purpose with zero excuses.
Why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? What's the reason? Why do you exist?
What is the reason you wake up every day? and do what you do? Is it for yourself? Or is it for the people who need you? Is it for the people who took care of you? And now they're too weak to take care of themselves. So your why shouldn't be because of you. It should be because the people who need you. It should be because you love them enough to keep fighting.
Did you know, do you not agree, that right now there is someone who has less intelligence than you, started with less money than you, less opportunities than you have, and worst of all, has less passion than you. They are living their dreams, earning millions, or doing something that you would love to do. Someone has already done and is already doing what you want to do. And no, they didn't fall into a rich family to do so. They were not born lucky. You know you can be more. You can have more, do more, and be more. You know this. You wouldn't be listening otherwise.
See, a lot of people, they're gonna tell you not to fight for your dream because they didn't have the strength to fight for their dream. Make the decision today that I'm not doing this for a check. I'm not doing this for a house. I'm not doing this for a car. I'm doing this for my purpose.
When you can't go a day without thinking about it. When you dream about it, wake up thinking about it and can't rest until you conquer it. When you don't mind sacrificing because of it. When nothing is greater than knowing you can conquer it. When you don't need the alarm clock to wake you because it's fueling every part of your soul, then you know your purpose. Your purpose is that fire. Your reason for doing what you do. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want that success so bad? What is the fuel to your fire?
Find your why. Your why will pull you up when you feel like you don't have the strength to get up anymore. Your why will keep you fighting when everyone else thinks you are out for the count. Why? Who are you fighting for? What drives you?
Is your purpose your family? Is it to prove the doubters wrong? Is it to prove yourself right? What is your purpose? Write down your purpose. Carry it with you everywhere. Feel it deep and promise yourself every day you will live your purpose with zero excuses.
Your purpose, find it, and you will have no problem becoming a phenomenal success. Because purpose moves mountains. It moves mountains and opens up doors that didn't exist. It gives you the fire that you need to burn down the world of limitations. The water you need to drown doubt. Your why, your purpose, it's everything. Find it. Use it.
You need to find something that drives you. Something that, no matter what happens, this part of you does not change. This drive in you does not change. This purpose never dies. No matter how many times life knocks you down, your purpose pulls you up every time. This is the reason I will fight for my dreams. This is the reason I will not take no for an answer.
You know you can be more. You can have more, do more, and be more. You know this. You wouldn't be listening otherwise.
From this moment, there are no more excuses. Turn on your drive, turn on your passion, and turn off your fear. And then you will be successful. Be fearless. You can do this. You can do this. But you must find your why. Why do you want to do this so bad? Why do you want this so bad? What are you really doing it all for? What is your purpose? Successful people know their why. And they have a very clear purpose, a very clear vision. When you know your purpose, when it is clear why you are doing what you are doing, why you want what you want, write it down. Write it down and read it to yourself every day. There is nothing more powerful than a human being with purpose. With purpose, you will outwork anyone and everyone. You will get up early and stay up late. You will give more, do more, and become more. You will not give up when things go against you, which they will. You will fight on. Fight for your purpose, for your goals, for your dreams.
Say it to yourself every day. From now on, regardless of the circumstances, I will achieve my dreams. I will achieve my dreams. I will regardless of any circumstances. Nothing will stop me.
Somebody's waiting for you to mess up. Somebody's waiting for you to give up. Someone is waiting for you to fall. So when you're challenged by life, what are you gonna do? When you feel like you're at your lowest point in life, will you throw in the towel? Or will you make the moves to be successful? Don't look back. Just remember where you came from. And let that drive push you to go forward. It's not always gonna be an easy road. And when you reach success, you won't take it for granted. You'll cherish those moments you had to go through. Those moments you were without. And when you fall down, get back up. Dust yourself off. When it hurts, keep going. Those cloudy days, those storms, telling you to keep going. Those times in your life when you can't see how you're gonna make it. Some things you can't change. You just have to live with it. But if you do have a choice, make the right choice.
Because when you're dead and gone, nobody's gonna remember the material things. They're gonna remember the legacy that you left because of your why. Ignore the echoes of the doubts and listen to the trumpets of the truth. Don't let the bullets of life hit you. And you lay there and you bleed to death. You keep fighting. You keep fighting for your why.
Your purpose is that one thing that lights you up. It's the one thing that will get you up early. That one thing. When you're doing it, time stops. Your purpose may be something you don't want. It may be seeing someone in your past and thinking, no matter what, I will ensure I never end up like that. Your purpose is always something that lights a fire in you. I will do this no matter what. My family is counting on me. My friends are counting on me. I am counting on me.
We only get one crack in life. What do you want to be remembered for? Tell yourself you want to be great. No, tell yourself that you will be great. Your why will become your lungs. It will become the reason you breathe. The reason you wake up every single day. So you have to make your dream your addiction.
Do you know what it takes to be great? Are you willing to go that extra mile? I tell you time and time again, you will get tired. But if you have a why, we'll give you that extra strength, that extra foot you need, that extra hour you need, the courage. Why are you different from everyone else who's trying to do the same thing you're doing? What makes you stand out? Why are you so important?
They give up because their why is not big enough. Maybe they don't even have a why, a purpose. But if you have a purpose, something to fight for, to live and die for, then you have the fight in you. You have fight when things get tough, when everything seems to be going against you. When the majority would give up, you became the minority. And your purpose pushed you through the challenge towards success. What is essential is that you commit to working on yourself every single day. That you become obsessed with self-development, obsessed with growing your mindset, feeding your mind with positive thoughts every day, feeding your mind with successful thoughts, learning more, anything that is going to push your mind to evolve to the next level. It will come to you if you keep working on yourself. And by the way, your purpose will most likely change over time because we should always be growing and evolving. I like to think of self-development always like fitness. If you want to be fit and strong, what do you need to do? You need to commit to working out every single day. Otherwise, you cannot grow stronger. If you stop working out, what happens? you become weaker. The same is true for your mental strength. The more you read, the more you learn. The more you learn from the truly successful, the stronger your mind will become. And the more successful you will become. Like fitness though, if you stop working on yourself, your mind will grow weaker. You must make a commitment that nothing is more important than your self-development. Because a stronger you is a better you. And a better you is better for everyone around you. Never stop working on yourself. It is a daily process, a journey, not a destination. Everyone has a purpose, and that purpose is simply to be happy. It's what everyone is chasing. That guy that wants to be a millionaire, all he really wants is the happiness he thinks the money will bring. That girl that wants the perfect relationship, what she really wants is the happiness she believes it will bring. Everyone is chasing material things, but no one is making a commitment to just stop and make happiness a priority. Make it a priority to always be searching for the best in life. If this means eliminating bad habits, do it now. What is more important? So now you know your purpose. Get out there and work on yourself. Work on your happiness. Make it a priority that your happiness is more important than anything.
Life is too short to be doing anything but exactly what you want. Do exactly what you want. Be one of the rare humans that lives their lives with purpose.
When you start working out, you have to make all these little promises to yourself. You have to commit to training every day, to eating right, getting enough sleep.
When you do that time and time again and you don't miss and your whole body gets stronger and you look better too, because everyone wants to look good, how's your confidence level? Through the roof.
I'm trying to win championships. Like, I'm trying to be the best. I'm not trying to just be good enough, or I'm not trying to be mediocre or just make the top 10. If I can't go to win, then what am I going for?
That's how you teach someone how to get mentally strong, by doing it over and over and over and doing it right.
Something, I always try to be the best in it. I don't want to be just a competitor. I want to win the whole thing.
The winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain. This body, as great as you are, as sharp as you make an arsenal, it can't do anything if you don't have confidence in yourself. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back? You go after it and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you tried, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? When you guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear. And the reason why, behind every fear is a person you want to be. Fear is self-imposed, meaning it doesn't exist. You create it, you can destroy it too. It's an intangible. If you face your fears, guys, you will realize it's not that big.
You don't feel like going to the gym, you don't feel like working out, you feel tired.
Work through the weakness. Fight through the temptation. Hold the line. Maintain the discipline. Is not easy.
The most important part was do all that can be done each day.
If you're in the gym training, train. If you're in the day living, live. You can't predict the future, but you can set objectives for it.
There's a lot of things you can do. If you know, diet and exercise are the two contributing factors to staying in shape. As long as you employ those, you'll be all right.
Everyone has the potential within them to do something great and to look much better than they already do.
I show up and work every single day like I'm not in the position I'm in, like I'm not me. So that's the mindset I have.
Stop taking shortcuts. Stop trying to take the easy way out. Success is due to consistent performance day in and day out.
I put in the work to make it happen.
I am a man who still believes in respect, in honor, and in hard work. And my message is clear as day. No matter what the fight, no matter how tough the odds, you never give up. This is what I believe. If you don't stand for something, you are sure to fall for everything. You never give up. Even if I'm the last man standing, you never give up.
I cannot control what people say about me now or in the future, but I certainly know what I am doing and the stuff that I have done and achieved will live on long after I am gone.
Your comfort zone is your enemy. One of the biggest ironies I can think of is when you live life trying to stay comfortable, life will send you more and more discomfort. It's true, life will send you more and more problems. Life will keep throwing rocks at you. Life will keep handing you resistance, struggles, issues. And because people are so concerned about staying comfortable instead of growing and reaching higher, because people don't want to address their limitations and move beyond them, they keep struggling. Listen, you are not here on this planet to sip apple martinis on the beach and get yourself a tan. You are here to grow. And if you won't make yourself uncomfortable, life will give you plenty of reasons to push you out your comfort zone. So you have one of two options. Either you commit to constant growth and feeling discomfort upon your own accord, and you become the master of your own destiny, or you hand over the keys and you let life happen to you by default. One path leads to success, and the other path leads you to constant struggle and pain. It's your choice. You think Steve Jobs started Apple feeling comfortable about it? You think top athletes sleep their way to high performance? You think Oscar-winning actors procrastinated their way to achievement? No! So then why are you giving into wasting time with Netflix marathons, into chronic procrastination? Why are you running to the bar the moment your best friend texts you to come out? You have got to be willing to make the hard decision. You've got to be willing to feel uncomfortable, to feel awkward, to face rejection, to fail, to feel pressure. You've got to be willing to face those things because that's what's necessary for you to grow. How many times have you looked at your life and said, man, if only I knew then what I know now, I live my life so differently, so is it not possible then that the life you are living now, you would be living differently if you began to develop an awareness that you do not currently have? Well, guess what? The only way for you to develop knowledge and awareness is to try things you have not yet tried, to do things you have not yet done, to create things you have not yet created, to go to places you have not yet explored. This is how you grow. That is how you become the person who is worthy of sitting on the beach with their favorite drink. Life rewards you with those experiences after you do the work. There is a real price to success, and life collects the payments. And let me tell you something, life does not accept payment plans. Life does not let you get away with experiencing things that you have not yet earned. Your sacrifice must be paid up front and in full, and that is the only way you are going to achieve the life that you want. So I strongly suggest that you begin to pay with your discomfort. I strongly suggest that you start making those calls, that you start approaching that person, that you start practicing kindness and compassion over jealousy and greed, that you confront your anxiety, that you hit the gym, that you study harder, that you jump higher, that you begin waking up early, even if you're not a morning person, that you destroy your procrastination, that you start doing the things that you know within your heart that you should have started doing a long time ago, so you can start to build the experiences and the knowledge that you need to succeed. That is what I suggest to you. And don't listen to this as a voice on a video over some music. Listen to this as a direct sign, a direct message that life is giving to you to wake you up, to help you acknowledge your own greatness. It's time. It's time for you to get uncomfortable. It's time for you to start dreaming again and start going after what was always yours, but what you've ignored for far too long. And I promise, when you push yourself into discomfort, your friends will take notice, your colleagues will take notice, your family will take notice, life will take notice, and life will begin to back you up. Life will begin to support you and open doors for you and introduce you to the people who will take you to the next level. But you have got to take the first step. So take it and watch your life explode into greatness. Watch new levels of the game unfold for you. Watch you develop into the person who you have always wanted to become. It's all waiting for you outside of your comfort zone. Go for it.
I've often said a man's character is not judged after he celebrates a victory, but by what he does when his back is against the wall. So no matter how great the setback, how severe the failure, we never give up. I won't be stopped. I can't be stopped. You never give up. You pick yourself up, you brush yourself them off, you push forward, you move on. Sometimes you can be so prepared and still fail. And with every time you fail, it's painful.
Start believing in work. Start believing in fortunate. Start believing in results that come from your actions. And when you do that and you wholeheartedly believe it, guess what? That's what starts to happen.
It's about progress. That's really what fitness is about.
The most important thing is that you have a vision, that you have a goal. Because without that vision and without that goal, again, you're drifting around and you're never going to end up anywhere. People don't become successful just by accident. You got to really have a specific goal, and to me, to have that vision that I want to be Mr. Universe, that I want to be the greatest bodybuilder of all time, That was a great vision, and that specifically to look like Reg Park and to be up there on that stage and to lift the trophy overhead and to win the championship over and over and over again. So that was a great goal. You have to have a goal. Now, it doesn't have to be that specific goal, but it has to have some goal. This is why I always recommend to people, sit down, take your time, and start thinking about why do you want to work out? What is your goal? And that can be as crazy as it is. It could be, I want to impress girls. If that's your goal, so be it, but it motivates you.
In my mind, if I have to look at a second place trophy, I got beat.
Nobody can't tell you what you can't do, but you. You are the only one who can determine whether you can or can't do something.
If you're in the gym training, train. Don't worry about shit that's happened in the past that you can't change. Learn from it. You can't predict the future, but you can set objectives for it right now, today.
Light a match, let it go. The fire can't explode. Light a match, one more time. Hurricane running through my veins. I'm buck wild, honey child. Ain't a line that I won't cross. This is the payoff.
At the end of pain is success. You're not gonna die because you're feeling a little pain.
Focus on what you do, become the best at it, put in the time, pay the fucking dues, and eventually, great things are gonna start happening. That's the way the world works. There's no getting around it, there's no shortcuts, there's no cutting corners, it just takes time.
Bright lights, big city, smell the cash. You know it's dirty, you never care. Get enough. Taking names, digging graves. Pull the trigger, and walk away. It's just the cost to be the boss. This is the payoff.
So you're going to get stronger, you're going to have more endurance, you're going to lose more body fat, you start feeling better. Confidence levels start going up. Suddenly, you want to go to the beach. You want to take your shirt off. You want to go to the gym so people can see how much you can lift, how fit you are, that you're following this lifestyle. And sooner or later, those people now become your peers because you all follow that same principle.
Let me tell you this. If you want to be great, not good, not also grand, not second, not third, if you want to be great, the very best at what you do, obsession is a necessity. You must be. Ain't no two ways about it. I don't care if you flip pancakes, you sweep porches, you wash dishes, you bust tables. If you're the very best at it, you are obsessed about it. And obsessed about it means you slept and you breathed and you ate that. I will be the very best at what I do. I am determined to be the very best at what I am. And nobody can tell me that I can't do it because I am obsessed